Hello, you are very welcome and thank you for watching our weekly AstroTarot video series that combines the powers of astrology and of tarot. Each star sign will have a dedicated video. A little bit about me. My name is Lunarcraft. My working name is Lunarcraft. I am first and foremost really happy that you're here and you're watching this presentation. I do work on Psychic Truth. I'm one of the readers. I'm actually an intuitive psychic, which means that I pick up on energy vibrations, and that informs me of what's going on for you and around you at any given time. But the one thing that I love above everything else is talking to our clients, helping them to find a way to move forward, letting them know what's waiting in the wings for them, or indeed finding a different way to view current circumstances or situations. Now, how are these videos working? There will be three elements to the video. One is looking at the astrological influences that are likely to impact your star sign over the coming week. I'll also be drawing 3 tarot cards, and those will give an indication of where you're at the moment and what's stacking up for you. Now, the third bit is me receiving messages from my guides. And when that happens, you'll know, because I may close my eyes or I will appear to disengage in some way. I'm not being rude, I promise. It's just so I can focus in on what they are saying. And what they will be giving me are messages to be passed on to you. I'd just like to raise your awareness that because this is whole of your star sign, it will be generalized, the information that comes out. Some of it will sit very nicely with you, will resonate with you, and it will be yours to do what you like with. Use it how you will. However, there will likely be parts that don't sit comfortably. That's fine. It's bound to happen. If that is the case, then please don't hesitate to disregard that. I won't be offended, I promise. Let's move on to look at the coming week as it's coming in for Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is one of those fearless signs. You see something, you go for it, which I think is fantastic. Over the coming week, I want you to be aware of your energy, your resilience, and how to protect those. I would hate to see you getting to a point where you burn out. Right, okay, thank you. It's going to be, in fact, the whole month of November is going to be a bit messy, bit bitty. That's because, we're in a time of change where, with Mercury retrograde ending, we've got a new moon or a growing moon. So there's a lot of energy floating around that is going to cause a little bit of disruption, but you will take that in your stride. I don't doubt that for a moment. You may find that you try out different approaches to get to your desired destination. That's fine. There's many different ways of approaching each and every challenge that we're faced with. And this is what could end up with you expending too much energy. That's the starting, stopping, switching, changing, thinking things through. But it will come to you almost naturally. So just be aware that you will need to give yourself permission to rest and recharge your batteries. Right, let's see what the tarot cards are holding for Sagittarius. That one. And that one. That one. I get like a little electric shock up through my thumb, and that tells me which cards to choose. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I will show you these cards. He's made another appearance. Okay, right. First card out is the Justice card. Now, justice is all about fairness, and you like to see that people are offered the same opportunities, the same considerations. And when that isn't happening, you feel you should step in and almost become a voice piece for them. Because often this happens to people who don't have the capability or the words or the emotions to stand up for themselves, speak for themselves. And it's a role that you do very well. Justice is also about using intelligence. You've got intelligence by the bucket load. What justice is saying is make use of that intelligence to find ways to move forward, to represent those who have been wronged. Right, next card. Two of Wands. Wonderful, wonderful card, in my opinion. It's all about looking ahead, looking out, deciding where to go next. And quite literally, the world is your oyster. You can do anything you want. If you can think it, you can do it. Okay? So just carry that one with you. What might seem impossible just needs a little bit of extra thought, and that's where this guy comes in. Page of Cups. Now, Page of Cups generally are to do with emotions. And you are perhaps one of the least of the emotional signs. In other words, you don't get sidetracked by feelings or fears even. What he is actually saying to you for this coming week is linking back to the Justice card. Think about different approaches. If something doesn't feel that it's working, think it through. Spend some time contemplating different approaches. There are many different ways that can be used, and you are adept at finding those. Okay, that's everything now for you for this week, Sagittarius. Okay, let's look at the coming week for Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, the symbol for Capricorn could suggest that you're a little bit muddled because you're, part goat, part mermaid, but it gives you very, very special talents and attributes. And for this coming week, in fact, throughout November, I'm feeling, you will find yourself working with other people. Don't try to do it all yourself. Spread the load. That's important. Both, for achieving success, but also for preserving your energy levels. Also, now I find this difficult for me to say because I am a perfectionist. Yeah, a curse as well as a blessing. What I want to say to you, Capricorn, is do your best. Don't strive for perfection. Your best will still be more than enough. By striving for perfection, you will increase stress levels. And stress, as we're well aware, can lead to, let's call it disease, things not being right for your well-being, your body. So just be mindful of that. Right, let's have a look to the tarot cards. Right, I'm just shuffling them to focus in on Capricorn for the coming week. Let's have a look at that. Okay, card 1, card 2, and which one? That one. Sorry, I get like an electric shock up through my thumb when I'm on the right card. There, I was debating between 2 cards until the feeling got stronger. Right, let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to pick up some messages around them. Okay, let's kick off with the very first card. The Sun. Lovely card. The Sun gives you energy. It gives you forward momentum. It's also a card of achievement. You recognizing that you have achieved and giving yourself a well-deserved pat on the back. You've worked hard for it. Celebrate it. Treat yourself, even if it's just a special cup of coffee. Right, now, that's the outcome of all your hard work. Nice. Next card, 10 of Wands. So this is all around your day-to-day life, your work. And what I'm picking up is that you feel as if you've been battling against external forces. I always think of trying to push a bucket of water up a hill without a bucket. That, fortunately, is coming to an end. You are reaching a plateau. Things will get much easier, much more straightforward for you. And as such, you will be able to make further progress towards achieving your goals. So, good card, lovely card. Now, the last card. The Five of Pentacles. Now, a lot of people say this is all about failure, destitution, and everything related to that. No. Pentacles, they're a down-to-earth, solid sign. And that's what you need to tune into. Keeping things real. Striving to do your best, yes, but if you insist on pushing for that perfection that means so much to you, and I'm not rubbishing that, but if you strive for it over the coming, I'm going to say week, but it could be, for the whole of this month. If you share the load, not drop your standards, but you do your best, then you will not be left on your own outside feeling that you failed. Okay, so I hope that helps. I hope that makes some sort of sense to you. That is the end of the video for you, Capricorn. Let's look at the week ahead for Aquarius, the water carrier. Okay. The strongest message that is coming through, and I'm sorry I giggled, but you need to make a decision. It's a decision you have been putting off for some time, but hey, the time has come. Now you need to not just dip your toe in the water, but jump in. Once made, the decision will not trouble you again. It will lead to a very happy conclusion. So, don't be afraid. Go for it. Okay. That's the main thing astrologically, is focusing in on decision making, and one decision in particular that, as I said, you have avoided, but go for it. Once it's done, it can't trouble you anymore. Okay, while I was wittering, I was shuffling my tarot cards, and I'm just now picking out 3 cards for you for Aquarius. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to turn them over, see what we've got. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice one. Yeah. Right. There's nothing wrong with any of these cards, and they fit with how I'm feeling about Aquarius at the moment. Right. First card. Okay, 6 of Cups. I call it the nostalgia card. It's looking back with fondness at times past. It's also about sharing those recollections, those memories with people who, actually it's with anyone. They don't have to have been through those experiences with you, although there will be an element of that involved. The important thing for you, Aquarius, is not to leave yourself stuck in the past. The past has been and gone. You know, you can't do anything to change what's happened. So, as I said, look back with fondness, but don't get trapped there. Now, this guy, he looks a bit scary, a bit serious. Swords, all to do with communication, which is going to be really important for you this coming week. It's also to do with intelligence. Now, you might not feel it at times, but you do have high level intelligence. You have perhaps one of the most imaginative signs of the zodiac. You're original, that's for sure. But what this guy is saying is, don't let anything steal because he's a thief. Don't let anything take your thoughts away. Don't let anything squash your thoughts. Keep your imagination fresh and own it. Okay, now the last card. Lovely card. 7 of Pentacles. So the message here is keep it real. Okay, yes, you have a fantastic imagination. You can dream up all sorts of things. But when it comes to making plans to move forward, keep it real. It's also a sign that the time is fast approaching for you to, if you like, harvest the benefits of all your previous efforts. And part of that is calling on previous experience, previous knowledge, and seeing how it can be utilized in your current situation. So, main message I feel for this week is, right, yeah, talk things through with someone that you know well, that you trust. That is very important. And that will help you to make this really important, vital decision that you've been trying to avoid. The time for avoidance has passed. Now is the time for you to act on your ideas and make a firm commitment. Okay, that's it for Aquarius. Let's have a look at the week ahead for Pisces, the final sign of the zodiac. Now, Pisces, 2 fishes swimming in opposite directions. But I've never found a Piscean yet who is at odds with themselves. Okay? What it's showing is fish live in water. You're a water sign. You are sensitive to things around you. You are even able to make predictions. You don't know why, don't know how, but predictions they are, and predictions often prove to be correct. You are one of the most powerful signs because you are the last sign of the zodiac. So you absorb elements from each of the signs that have gone before. You are unique, but you can draw on all that store of information, skills, talents. Now, throughout November, Pisceans are going to find that communication is going to be paramount. Now, I know from first-hand experience that Pisceans are really good talkers. They are sensitive. They are aware of how their words impact on other people. And it is possible, and I'm living proof of that, that even a phrase of just 4 words can turn a life around. In my case, it was, "Are you really sure?" I ended up marrying him. Yeah, that wasn't on the cards at the time. Anyway, I digress. Right. The main thing for you to bear in mind, Pisces, and it won't be a challenge for you, but stay honest. Maintain that honesty, that openness that you have about you, because that is what people are attracted to. It's what draws them to you. It's what makes them physically seek you out for help, for advice, for a chat. But there's always a deeper meaning behind the chat, okay? And you are well aware of that. You are also good at seeing below the surface, eking out what is really going on. Can be quite unnerving to be on the receiving end of that, but it works. It makes you such a good, valued friend. Sorry, I don't mean to grin, but unfortunately, my husband has passed, and he is now one of my guides. And he's just here saying, "Will you stop it?" Okay, all right. He's saying it's hard to be humble when someone is constantly singing your praises. And I dare say you find that to be the case. Okay, but he might have been dead for a while, but his influence lives on. Big time. Okay, moving on. Go away, Ken. Okay, 3 cards specifically for Pisces for the coming week. Oh, that's lovely. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Beautiful cards. Right. I will share these cards with you. Right. Bearing in mind what I've said about communication and being aware of its effect on people. Page of Cups. Now, he's an interesting character. He's coming with messages for you. Being part of the Suit of Cups, he's to do with emotions, but this particular aspect is creativity. And it's building on your awareness of how communication can affect somebody, but it's also to do with thinking creatively about coming up with ways to move forward. And Pisces, you can do that. You can do it in spades. Right, let's give this another. Right, okay. This, another cup card. It's the Two of Cups. It's all about working in partnership. It can be the renewal of a love interest, but in this situation, what is coming out to me really strongly is the caduceus, which is the symbol of healing. By offering your time and attention to people who seek you out, you are helping them to heal. You don't have to do anything. You just need to be there to listen. And maybe you'll come out with those all important 4 or 5 words that can turn things right around. Words are powerful and you can use them. Now, this card I absolutely love. The Star. What this is indicating isn't the water, okay? It's all about being blessed by the universe, quite literally being under a lucky star. And that star, like the star that, you know, guided the 3 wise men, that star will guide you. You will be helped along your journey by the universe. Obstacles will be diminished, they won't be removed, because facing obstacles is what life's about, but you will have ways to negotiate those obstacles. Okay, that is everything for you this week, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking with me. And I hope to see you again in the near future, maybe even next week. Who knows? Thank you, and bye-bye. Bye.